This is a message to anyone that may have misinterpreted something that was said by me a few days ago on a video. I voiced love and support towards the Palestinian people. Not in any way, shape or form was that love and support intended or aimed for Hamas. It was not intended to be a message of support for any terrorist organisation or anyone or any organisation that cause harm, malicious harm to innocent lives. So I send support to Israel. You are God's people, and God gives us instructions as his people, and that's love. And I know there are a lot of people suffering in all nations. Lots of children are suffering. So I send love and support out to the Israeli people and the righteous families thereof. But I also send love and support to the righteous families of Palestine. That does not mean that I support Hamas. I spoke about my own situation and the decisions that are made behind closed doors. They're made and conflict is created and innocent people get caught up in the crossfire. A lot of people don't want war. A lot of people want peace. A lot of people love their Creator with all their being, all around the world. And they are God's people. We need to have open arms and love for all those who love the Creator with all their being. They are our brothers and sisters. God doesn't give you the title of being his children to sit on a pedestal. Your instructions and guidance and the love is what makes you God's people. There's so much lies and deceit in this world, and God sees it all. This is why every decision we make will be judged in our last days. When our time is done in this world and these vessels are not fit for purpose anymore, our soul goes on to the place where we will be judged. The time in this world is for the work of God. Some of us were born as Gentiles. Some of us didn't have the guidance, the right support in any part of trials and tribulations that create who we are and our status with the Most High. It's not about pieces of paper. It's about what's in your heart. So my support for Palestinian people, once again, was not a claim of supporting Hamas or any organisation of terrorism or harm. But one thing I do want to point out is that in my journey, when I had to stand in truth and be instructed by God, but everybody else couldn't see that. This is the intimate connection with the Most High. There are a lot of people who like to manipulate things and like to get to a certain point in life through portraying things in a way that are not real. I have been targeted. I have been slandered. I have been restricted access to justice. This has gone on for a number of years. My father was taken from my care and I never saw him again. There's no justice in this world. God is our only justice, and God brings us together as one. It's time that we realise that. Money, status, none of that's going to save you. I feel like I shouldn't have to justify myself because God knows me and knows my heart. I have no malice intentions. I don't wish harm to anybody, anyone. So I hope that my word was not misconstrued, because I support Israel, but I also support all oppressed people around the world that do not have a choice. The fact that they're in full-blown war, children dying, while people in suits make these decisions. I hope that clarified some things, because the last thing I am is a supporter of any terrorists. God is who I live for. Nothing else. The goodness of God.